Hey guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So I hope everybody is staying in and staying safe. I have been working on videos for you guys. So if you're home bored and you need something to do, you can watch a video. So in my past couple videos, I've been doing some swatches and I still have a bunch more to swatch and those videos will be coming up. But I wanted to take a break in between those and do a quick tutorial video because I've had a few people asking about how to do this kind of marble. So I'm going to do a tutorial on that for you guys. So since the last time that you've seen these nails, they were very square and very C-curved, which I did not really like very much. So I changed the shape of them. I just filed them into an almond, which helps with that C-curve. But they're getting a little grown out. I probably will be taking these off soon. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do this marble right here. It's very easy. There's a couple ways you can do this, so I'm going to show you both ways, and hopefully you enjoy the video. So I'm going to just recreate with these colors here, which is baby pink, popsicle, dark orchid, and my absolute favorite sparkle, which is Earth Day Every Day. This was part of their Green Hearts campaign, I believe. They had a whole bunch of glitter gels come out. This is so pretty. It's a gray, silver, hollow. Oh my gosh. And it just goes so good with so many colors. So I love this one. So that's what the little bit of sparkle in there is. And you can add as much or as little sparkle as you want. And then I'm going to take just a stamping scraper from Uber Chic there for my palette. And then just a brush. I'm using a, it's like an ombre brush, and I actually picked this up from Michael's a while ago. You can use any brush, really, it'll work, like a flat square brush. I like this because I like how it has like the scraggly ends on it. It kind of gives more wiggle and movement to the marble. So, okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put down a coat of base, and let me get, I also have the blooming gel, and I do use this a lot. It works really good, but I'm going to show you how to do it with or without this. That's the two different ways. So first we're just going to do a coat of the baby pink, and I like starting with lighter colors and then putting darker colors over for the marble. I think it works a little bit better, but you can do it the other way as well, you know, and you know, just depending on what colors you like, mess around with different color combinations and go wild. It's one of my favorite things about nail art. It's just, there's no rules. You can do whatever you want, and it's just a lot of fun. So, all right, I'm going to cure that and come back to you. Okay, first coat is cured. Now, if you're going to use the blooming gel, which I think they call it art gel or blooming gel, yeah. You would go ahead and do a second coat of your color to make it more opaque. I think this one's pretty opaque. Depending on the color, you wouldn't have to do a second coat, but if you need a second coat to get it opaque, go ahead and do that and cure that. And then you would go in with your blooming gel. That's going to be your wet layer. You're going to need a wet layer to get your marble to spread. Now, if you don't have the blooming gel, that's fine. I've done this technique with base coat before, but you can do it with just the polish too. The blooming gel will give you a bit more of a spread, but it's not 100% necessary. So I'm going to show you how to do it without that. So for your second layer, you're going to leave that as your wet layer. Instead of curing it, you're just going to put that on. And then I've got to get my colors laid out here. So we're going to leave that to the side. Okay, and then you're going to take the colors for your marble, and you're just going to, you don't need a ton of this, so try to do it sparingly, but you want to make sure you have enough to where you can pick up. So I'm just going to do like lines like that, and that'll give me a couple good scoops through. Now, this is not my technique by any means. I've seen a ton of different people do this. It's very, very easy to do. So you want to get just enough so you get a good scrape through, but not too much. I feel like I used another color. I'm gonna grab another color because I want a darker one. We're gonna do She's All That, which is a dark purpley gray kind of color. I don't know if I use that or not, but I'm gonna use it this time. I just feel like it needs just a little bit more contrast. And then you can put down some of the baby pink if you want. Since we're doing that as the wet layer, I'm not going to. And then I'm gonna take my sparkle and I'm gonna put a dollop of it over here because I don't want it to go everywhere. Pick that up and then run a line of it through the middle. Okay. Wipe off my brush. And I'm gonna fix this up. Make sure we're good. Now you got to be really careful with this technique because you will make a pretty thick nail if you're not careful. All right, so you just want to kind of, you can take like a dotting tool or like a little art brush and like swirl back and through like so. You don't have to do that. You can, it'll help mix it up a little bit, but you just want to scoop through all the layers and then you want to lay it down like so. And it looks like I grabbed just a bit too much of the popsicle color, so I'm just going to scoop back through, grab some more, squiggly it on there. You don't have to be too perfect with this. It's so hard to try to get it on camera. There we go. And then I'm just gonna take some of that on the end off. It's a little thick. There we go. So, and then you can play with it. You can take and pick up like some of your dark color if you want like a little bit more dark through, and then just kind of squiggle it in there like so, and it's gonna, that wet layer of that pink gel will help blend it. And then you can just play with it a little bit. Don't play with it too much though, because you don't want it to get too muddy looking. So there's that. I'm gonna cure that. And then I'm gonna show you how I do it with the blooming gel, which I do like better, but like I said, you don't have to have the blooming gel to do this technique. It will work the other way. So let me get another swatch stick with a base coat of the pink on, and I'll come right back to you. Okay, so we've got one coat of the baby pink down, and I've already got more polish laid out there. And then I'm gonna go in with the art gel, or the blooming gel, however you wanna call it. And then you don't need to put a big thick layer of this on, just a nice thin coat. Give that just a second to self-level. And then I'm gonna swirl through this a little bit, get it mixed up just a little bit more. Excuse me. And then this time I'm gonna come in kind of like at an angle, like so. Get a good bit on my brush and just come down the nail, like so. And now I'm gonna go back in, get a little bit more of that other color, and then just swirl it through. And I love how that looks. That is so pretty. And you can do the whole nail like this. You can do just a little piece of it. And then I'm gonna wipe that brush off. I'm gonna pick up this little bit of glitter I have here and run that through. Now with the art gel, you'll see it on the top especially, how it starts to spread, and that's how it looks here on my, it'll spread. The longer you leave it sit, the more you're gonna get it to spread. I think this looks so good though, just like this. So when you do these, make sure you cure them for a good 60 seconds. The Madam Glam gels will cure in 30 really well, but when you've got a thicker layer like this on, do make sure you cure it for at least 60 seconds. But yep, there is that one. So I'm gonna cure that real quick. All right guys, so there are both of the swatches, and like I said, you can do as little or as much as you want of the marble. You could fill up the whole nail, you could just do a little detail, and you're never gonna get the same marble twice. It's just not gonna happen. And that is part of the beauty of it. It's so like artsy looking, I think. So like mine, definitely not the same marble. You know, this one's got a little bit more pink, this one's got a little bit more of the dark orchid. You're not going to get the exact same marble twice. It's never going to happen. But You can do it, like I said, you can use base coat to spread it like the art gel. It's not going to spread as good as this, but it will give you a little bit of a spread if you want to do it that way. Or you can use your base color and use that to spread. Keep that in mind, you're going to pull some of that color through, so it's going to be a little bit lighter. But yeah, there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave it below. There's a ton of different videos on this technique. It's really easy to do. Just, you can use so many colors. Just have fun with it. And it really adds such a cool little detail to make your nails look just out of this world good. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. And I will be back in just a minute for me, but in the next video for you guys with some more swatches of some Madam Glam polishes. So I'll see you later. Bye.